Hi everyone, welcome to Hindsight.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hindsight. Welcome to 2020 as well. Today's video is going to be quite different from anything that I have actually put out on this channel. I want to make it a reflection of the things that I have learned so far in the past couple of months that I started putting out content consistently on this channel. I think anyone out there, especially if you are a YouTuber, you are going to be able to reflect to the things, or I mean, not reflect, but kind of like connect or understand what's the word? There's a particular word I'm looking for. You're going to be able to relate to what I'm going to share in my video today. I took down notes sometime last year in December of the things that I have learned and I would want to put out, on my channel. So I think I just gonna go straight into and the first point that I wrote down was that I learned that the best way for me to actually make voiceovers for my video is to record my voice using video. Like, what am I saying? So yes, what I'm trying to say is that initially when I started putting out content, I used to record my voice using the sound recorder on my phone, and I realized that I had to always keep redoing my voiceovers because my sound recorder it's so sensitive to sounds around me. Like, it picks up the littlest of sounds in the background, and I didn't like that. And then one day I decided to actually create I actually decided to just to make a video and then convert that and then use that as a voiceover, and I realized that doing that actually works so much better. Like, I don't need to keep recording my voice and canceling and recording over and over again, like, just because a video picks less doesn't pick as much background noise as much as a sound recorder would. So what I started doing was that I would record my voice using my video, and then I will convert that to an audio file that I then use as a voiceover for my videos. And so if anyone has that same or is finding that same problem, I think you might benefit from using a video instead rather than using the sound recorder on your phone. That's if you don't have the necessary tools to make a perfect voiceover, obviously. And then the second point I really have here, I think I wrote down, is don't spend too much time trying to perfect your videos. It's just what I learned. So I learned over time that I can never really get my videos to be perfect, because and this entails many things, and especially for me, I often realize that after making my videos that there are certain points that I wanted to put across that I perhaps forgot to put down, or that I didn't say things the way that I wanted them to say, or present them in a way that I think would be I think there's always going to be, should have done this, I would have done this, like so what I used to do before was that I would record myself over and over and over again, and it took me so much time. So what you just need to know is that just keep recording. If there is a mistake, if something happens along the line, just keep on going. You can always try and edit the parts that you don't want in your video. And I think at the end of the day, if you keep doing that and you keep having to redo your videos because you think you can always make it better, just know that it's always going to be like that. You can never really make the perfect video, okay? There's always an opportunity to make a better video in your next video. And if I forgot to put something in my previous video, I can always use that as a way to, or an idea for my next video and all of that. So just know that you're never going to have a perfect video, okay? I'm sure that that's just part of life. So that's one of the I think that is actually the biggest lesson I had to learn, and I have since appreciated that I decided to to have that frame of mind moving forward. Okay. The third point I actually have down is that I learned to stop spending so much time editing, because guess what? I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make my videos. I don't care about making it perfect. But then I realized that I was spending more time editing my videos than I actually did in creating my videos. Like, so weird. Like, I would, miss things that are like big mistakes to me are often not really that much of a big deal, especially to the viewer. Because if a viewer or those on the other side who are watching you, if they really enjoy your content or value the information you provide, so long as if it's good quality, no one really cares about the if you didn't say a word perfectly, or if you didn't say this or say that. I just think it's okay to have mistakes. Okay. You find that you're spending so much time editing your videos, especially if you don't have like an editor or someone to help you edit your videos, and you're the only one having to do that, and you find that you don't really have the time, then I think actually making a minimalist video is good enough. Because just be less, it's kind of ties to the second point that I'm making, but just mistakes is part of life. So if you're into my time editing, don't just I think you can just ask a friend to maybe watch your videos, and if you see that they are picking up on errors, then maybe that's a good sign. But if you find that they are not actually picking on the errors or the mistakes that seem like a big deal to you, then that actually means that, hey, your video is good enough. No one really cares so much about those big mistakes that you make, so long as your content is good quality. Now I'm going to move on to my fourth point. I think the fourth point I have is that it's more a note to me, and I think I have researched online, and I find that many YouTubers actually experience the same thing, and that is with your YouTube count. Like, if you find that you are not having enough viewers as you hope or you anticipate, just be patient, and in other words, or more importantly, don't give up on yourself. Okay, just keep producing videos, just keep doing what you love, because guess what, your favorite YouTubers didn't get to where they are overnight. It took years. Some it took over 10 years to actually get to where they are today. And just have that in the back of your mind, but at the end of the day, if you feel like you need to improve, or you need to change things about the way you make your videos, or anything in regards to that, then yes, fine, do that. But then don't give up because of the number of views you have. If you really have a passion to do what you do, if you derive joy, satisfaction, like whatever purpose that you feel like your videos or creating YouTube videos brings to you, then keep on doing it. Don't give up. Okay. I think for me, there was a point where I actually created a video that garnered quickly a high number of views, well, what I consider high, right? In a couple of hours, and I thought it was just in my mind. I was like, oh my god, this is the video that really helps me go viral. I mean, obviously, I wasn't thinking in big viral, but I mean, like, garnering views. But I checked my channel back in 3 days, and I realized that all those views were taken away by YouTube, and I don't know why. Really, I have, but I just, though that was kind of disappointing to me, I have decided to just keep creating videos until really I genuinely don't care anymore. But because I'm enjoying this, and because I like that it gives me something to do other than what I'm currently doing in my life, I really enjoy the purpose of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep producing. I don't care if I don't get as many views. I just know that whoever needs my videos or comes across it would always find it useful in somewhere, and that is for me. Okay. But yeah, don't give up, and don't give up, trying to reach for more. Okay. And then I think finally and lastly, I think this is going to be the most important point that I actually share this video, and that is your ideas to create new content, new videos on YouTube. For me, the best ideas that have come to me randomly. So to me, I feel like I always have to be ready to have my paper and my pen or my phone to take down notes of ideas that might come to me. Like, I find that my ideas for my videos, like the best ideas, have always just come randomly. Maybe when I'm in class, when I'm with my friends, when I'm walking, or when I'm in the car, in just places, random places, or when I'm in the store, random places that I did not expect. If you find that you are spending time just sitting down trying to think of, oh my god, what am I going to make for my next video, what is going to be the next idea for my next video, and you find that you're really wasting so much time, or it's really bugging you down, I think honestly that the best ideas just come when you don't expect them, like randomly. So always be prepared wherever you are at any time to take down ideas for your videos, because trust me, ideas are limitless and they will always come. Okay, they will always come. So yeah, I think this brings me to the end of my videos. I hope that you have found it entertaining actually and useful in some way, and if you did, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything that I'm supposed to say, but yeah, that brings me to the end of my video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.